Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here. Today is Saturday, August 22nd, 2020. I wanted to do a quick video here, okay, and talk about a couple of things. So the title of the video, if you're not mad, you should be, okay? And again, I'm going to go into something, and I don't understand the mindset of folks with this. And so we're going to talk about this really quickly. So I just saw today where Congress has come back from recess to vote on the United States Postal Service, right? So once again, and I've talked about this before and I'll talk about it again right now, they get to go on vacation. They get the month off of August basically, while Americans are suffering and they're not taking care of business as they should because they couldn't reach a deal before going on their vacation. It is ridiculous that as the American public that we continuously allow this to happen. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that over and over and over again, they continue to play us. They're not taking care of their responsibilities, and they play games. They do grandstanding. They play nothing but politics. It's always politics, and it's ridiculous. And I want to hear your feedback. I mean, are you mad about this? Because I'll tell you what, to me, it's infuriating that they're like not doing the things that they should be doing. Once again, and I'm going to say this again, and I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I think that the programs that that they should be doing to help people, give them a hand up, not a handout. I've talked about that before, and I'll say that again. That's the way you help people. You don't give them stuff and let them sit on their behinds and do nothing for the rest of their lives. You give them a hand up. You help them get education, training programs, so that they can, if they haven't been taught, even if you have to do parenting programs, because when you have a lot of young girls or having families, they don't know what they're doing. They haven't got a clue, So that's something to think about as well. So it's something that I've been thinking about. It's really annoying to me how the system is and continues to be, and people are okay with that. So I wanted to show you what I did here. I have blocks, and then I filled in stones in a couple parts where the blocks wouldn't fit, like over there as well. I'll go around the back side here, and I will show you in the back. I have a couple more that I have to put in. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that today, but so those blocks were already here, right? So I put more stones up in that area there, and then I put the blocks all the way around here as well. Like I said, a couple spots I just filled in with a whole bunch of rocks, and then I ran out of the regular blocks, so I still had some of these pavers, and these things are really heavy. I have about 7 more of those, so I think that will fill in this area here. So I'm going to utilize that, and I was taking the stone that was on this side, throwing it on the inside, so I will push it up against the fence on the inside once I go in and do that. But I just got this is all I have left to do here, and so I put a bunch of stone there because it's like there's a tree stump, so I had to really, so there's a ton of stone there, so they're not moving that out of the way. So that's what we're doing now, and I think that's going to be a big deterrent. Like I said, with the fence being higher all the way around, I think that's going to make a difference as well. So they're not going to be able to fly out. I'm going to also, just so you guys know, I am going to be clipping their wings so that they cannot fly. So I'm going to do that as well. So, or one side of their wings, as you know. But I'm going to do that as well. So we will alleviate those issues. But they're eating their greens. I gave them some greens this morning. They're doing really, really good. And I don't know what my egg count is going to be for the day yet, because right now it's around, I think it's around 1 o'clock. Let's see what time it is here. Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock. So let's Let's see. So anyway, that's what's going on, with that. There, I'll like I said, I'll let you guys know tomorrow, when we do the live stream tomorrow, what the end of the day egg count ended up being. But so they're in a much safer zone, if you will, now, and so that has been the answer. And like I said, the dogs really, they don't seem to be trying to get in there. And like I said, it's a little more difficult now anyway with everything. So hopefully everything will be good. But that's what we're doing. And so just it was really super sunny. Oh, there's just like one cloud right now up here, and that is getting ready to pop out of there. The solar's been doing really well, so I've been real pleased with that. And so we continue to pull a lot of produce out of the garden. Mom and Beck were out today. They brought another load of stuff. Actually, I'll take you in real quick in here. And they will be moving in at the end of the month. So we'll walk in here for a minute. All right. Let's see. So, got the ceiling up in the hallway. I helped Mike put the ceiling in there. We got the ceiling up in here. I helped him also do that part of it. And he finished up, with the ceiling or the wall here. He's put these in. They're going to be racks for plates and stuff. So it's just a different look. So that's what I think he just did that the other day. Everything is wired up for the most part. There's a couple more things that have to be done, but that'll be it. In here, he has the drywall in the ceiling here. He's got 2 access points for this side so that you can get up on top. I believe the water pump, I don't know if you can see that. The water pump is right up in there for the shower and stuff like that. And so he's got the green board on top, and so he's got that in. So yeah, they're just the toilet's going to go back in that corner there. There'll be a sink over here, so there's still, there's things to work on yet, but they're getting there. It's coming along in here. Like I said, they have a lot to do yet, but so a lot of the stuff that they brought, they just put up on top for right now to get it out of the way, which is fine. And but yeah, so that's what's happening there. This fridge is going. It is too big, so they are not going to keep this fridge in here. So they are getting a different fridge. So they sold this fridge, and so that's going to be leaving. You have to see, there's the box over there, but you have to conserve power. So I'm going to take these. Actually, I got the Gorilla Tape, duct tape, and I'm going to tape these so that this part is sticking farther out, and then they're kind of locked in place. Let's see, the garden. Like I said, I picked a whole bunch of tomatoes already today, and I'm sure there's going to be more that are going to be ready. The peppers are doing really well. I've already picked a ton of peppers off of here, so we have more peppers coming as well. And you can even see that there's more blossoms coming, more flowering up here. So they'll just keep producing. Like I said, the tomatoes, you can see they're doing really, really well. The cucumbers obviously are on their last legs, so we'll pick some of the ones that are ready, and pretty soon I'll pull them out of there because they've kind of run their course. But that's, like I said, it's a time of year and it happens. Cantaloupes, there's like a small cantaloupe here. There's another one here. Got another one there. There's a cantaloupe in here. We have the one cantaloupe here, another one over here. So cantaloupes didn't do, and there's another one hanging there, you can see. I didn't get as much as I thought I would out of the cantaloupes this year. So what I'm trying to look at, guys, for the area that something is taking up, what kind of production we're going to get out of this garden, right? So obviously cucumbers are really good. We got a ton of cucumbers. Tomatoes have been fantastic. The peppers have been fantastic. The green beans were just phenomenal. The peas, we got a ton of peas as well. The yellow squash and the zucchini did really, really well this year. Now these are a different type of peppers, and we did have a couple, yeah, we got a couple blossoms coming finally. So we'll still see what these are going to do. I'm not sure what these are going to do. We will see. It looks like there's a small pepper on there, but you know, it's just we'll figure what works. I want to plant stuff that's going to give me the most production for the space that I'm utilizing. Again, we're going to be putting more beds in here on this part. That'll probably happen in the spring. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that other bed made this year and put in. We'll see. I have to go pick up more of the capstones, so that's got to happen. That bed is complete. That bed is complete. This bed has most of them. This one is about 7 shy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up 37 more on my next trip when I go in there to get more. And I'm going to finish this bed, and then I'll do this bed. And once we get everything cleaned up here, I'll get the 30 for this bed, and then the same thing for the other bed. And then those will be squared away. So it's not something that has to happen right away. We're not looking at the cold weather yet, so it doesn't really make a difference at this point. But yeah, so that's what's happening. You know. So anyway, I want to hear your feedback on this topic. Are you frustrated? Are you angry? And if you're not mad, why aren't you mad? So here's something else that I did want to bring up really, really quickly before I jump off of here. And this is something that really bothers me. I just saw a video, and again, and this is something that happens constantly. It is happening constantly, but it's not put out there by the media, once again, because it doesn't fit an agenda. There was 2 girls, and they were white girls, just putting that out there because, of course, everybody wants to turn everything into a race thing, okay? It was 2 white girls basically attacked a mother and her child because they had Trump signs and a Trump hat on, and they were supporting the president. They ripped up the sign, and they took the kid's hat. He's like 7 years old. The kid is crying, and you know, they're just being complete a-holes, okay? What really bothers me is that we are in a state of mind where it is okay, this is how people are thinking, and this is what bothers me, that it's okay to attack somebody, to do, you know, stuff like that for people that have a different thought process than you do. Here's the thing, you think whatever you want to think, you know, and I don't ever say that you can't think a certain way, you can't have your own thoughts on whatever, but when you start attacking people, destroying their property, stealing their hats, you know, and those type of things because their views are different than your views, there's something seriously fundamentally wrong with that. And I hope they get prosecuted. I really do. I hope they find out who it was. I hope they're prosecuted, and I hope they go to jail. You know, these blatant attacks on people, and the problem that I really truly have is it, again, media driven. If it doesn't fit a narrative that they want to perpetuate out there in the media, you're not going to hear about it. So when a group of black kids or Hispanic kids or whoever attack a white kid and beat them to a pulp, okay, you're not going to hear about that because, again, it doesn't fit the agenda. And, you know, why isn't that labeled a hate crime? Because absolutely that is a hate crime. Now, but when it's the other way around, you're going to see it splashed all over the media to fan the flames, to make black people angry. We're being targeted and blah, blah, blah. You know, people are forgetting a simple fact that we are all human beings, that we need to stop this nonsense. It really needs to stop. You know, we got to stop making things about race It needs to be that we are human beings and we need to treat each other with dignity and respect. On that note, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I definitely want to hear your feedback. I would ask you to like, comment, and share the video. Also, make sure if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon to get all notifications as well. Hope everybody's doing well. Be safe. I put a video up earlier today. It was the third video when I was over at Patty and John's, and I hope you enjoyed that. Also remember, guys, we are all in this together. We really truly are, and people really do lose sight of that, but it's important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. You know, because life is very short. So make sure you tell the people that you care about every day how you feel. Also remember STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. All right? Stay positive. Stay away from that negativity, and you're going to be just fine. All right, I hope everybody's doing great. I hope you're having a great weekend. It's absolutely beautiful here today. This is going to be about 88. So I'm ready to go. I'm going to go for a little motorcycle ride. So I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse One, out for now.